Hey, welcome to Ken's Cardboard. Shout out to all you football fans who are watching the draft this weekend. It's kind of an exciting time for your team, unless they don't make a good draft pick. The Broncos picked up a couple players. They picked up the first running back in the draft and an offensive tackle in the first round, but the draft is still going. Baseball's obviously going, and first week of the playoffs is turning out pretty well for the Avalanche. They're 3-0. But I was talking about football today. I was originally going to show my SGC return, but I'm going to save that for another video. I'm going to show some football cards that I've been picking up over the past, since the off season, I guess. There's a couple different products out there that I like. One called Panini Luminance. I don't know if they'll be making it anymore because I think they're losing their license, or they lost their license. I'm not sure of the exact timing on that, but I'll miss the Luminance product, but for what it is now, some of you may know, but I went to the University of Colorado, graduated way back in the 90s, and they actually had a decent team, not last year, but the year before, with Shedeur Sanders as the starting quarterback, and then Deion Sanders as their head coach. So it was a kind of an exciting season, and I picked up several players from that team. So let's turn around the camera and check out some football cards. As I mentioned, I really originally was going to show a video making for this stack of cards here, but a lot of these cards you've probably seen already because I just had some of them graded, but I will reveal them in another video. Wanted to get out some, I had some football cards stacking up on my table and wanted to get those out because I've just need to put them away and organize them. So if I'm like some of you out there, I usually don't put my cards away until I show them on video, share them. So first up, as you can see in the background, I got some other previous Luminance cards. These are numbered out of 50, Panini Luminance. This is the orange variant, which has these little sparkles in the background. Not on the image itself, but just in the background. And you got a rainbow foil on there as well. There's the backs. Had a couple of these already in the collection. There's Christian McCaffrey. Love this image. They always have some really nice images that they put on the Luminance as well. It's one of my favorite products at Panini. So I first picked up this Will Shepherd here, who was originally supposed to go to Tampa Bay, but he failed his physical. He ended up signing with the Green Bay Packers. He wasn't drafted, but he's one of the 3 players that's in the product that's from Colorado, University of Colorado. So add that boy there. See how he does. These are, again, numbered out of 50. Picked up this Travis Hunter. Look at that shine on these cards. Just love the design. Look at that amazing image as well. Love those college uniforms represented there too. So it doesn't bother me that even though it's a rookie card, he's not in his Jacksonville jersey. He was drafted 2nd overall in the 2025 draft by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Put him up there. Move Russell out. There we go. And then I also picked up Shedeur Sanders in the orange as well. He was drafted in the 5th round by Cleveland. I think Cleveland went through they weren't sure that Shedeur was going to make the team during the spring preseason last year, but all the quarterbacks got injured, and Shedeur actually won a few games for him. So he could be, a good quarterback. Who knows? But not a lot of expectations coming out of college. So we will see what happens with his career. And then I also picked up the Bo Nix. I'm a Bo Lever, as they say in here in Colorado. Look at that awesome play. Got the old school Broncos jerseys there, retro jerseys. I I'm in love with this design, a fan of it, huge. So we got a Bo Nix. Picked up a couple other Bo Nix cards. Actually, just one other Bo Nix card. This is Luminance Vestige. Got the rainbow foil. Got the 3 images there. I forget what they call it. Multiple image on that, but beautiful looking card. That one's not numbered. It was like very cheap. Most of those cards are in the 20, 15 to 30, 40, you know, $40 shipping, probably in that range. Also picked up this older Luminance from 2019, Philip Lindsay. This is the blue parallel, which are numbered at a 99. They don't have the, each parallel has kind of a different design on it, and this one doesn't have that same shine in the background. Those other, the oranges are numbered at a 50. So Philip Lindsay, I collect him. He went to University of Colorado, and he was on the Broncos, so not too many players do that transition, but he had a few decent seasons with the Broncos. And then lastly, but not least, as you can see, I got this finest card here in the background of Dan Marino, Topps Finest from, this is 1995. Yeah, 95 Finest. Sick. These refractor cards. Well, picked up another one of Marino. This is the Topps Mystery Finest M2. Look at the shine on these cards. And I got this, you know, there might be something wrong with the card, like a surface scratch or something, but I don't care. I just want to have it in my collection. Not really going to grade it or anything. But this is kind of had a black cover over it when you came in the pack, and you didn't know what the player was. It was one of 4 different players. So the 4 different players you could get were Steve Young, Dan Marino, Brett Favre, and Drew Bledsoe. Shout out to my buddy Steve, Drew Bledsoe fan. So this is from 1998, Topps Mystery Finest. So you weren't, you were guaranteed to get one of these players, but you didn't know until you took off the peel. Mystery Finest from 1998. Sick looking card. There you go. Hope your team, if you're a football fan, there's not a lot, not as many football fans, make YouTube videos like baseball. Same with hockey. There's probably a fair amount of basketball, but I don't follow basketball, so I don't know. But it's probably because most baseball fans are kind of nerdy, and so kind of a nerdy thing to do is to make videos about your cards. But anyways, just got some beauties, affordable prices, and to add to the collection. Hope you have a great weekend. Life is short. Live it well. Peace.